Hey, what is up, guys? TemperrQuake here again. Today, the video is gonna be on bad sportsmanship in Yu-Gi-Oh. Personally, I've seen this a lot because I used to not be the best player. I used to not be good at all. And then when you beat somebody who has a better deck than you, or who's a better player than you, they just get really mad because they're like, "What? This guy sucks. Does this mean I suck?" And so last week we were in a box tournament. You know, I went XO for Swiss, so that was awesome. And then my very last guy I was facing, he was as well XO. We were 3-0 at the time, and what he didn't lose at all. He's probably the best player I know, and what happened was I opened up macro rabbit. It's same hand. So I play rabbit. I went first, play rabbit, whatever. And we went to game two. I opened up macrocosmos, and I opened up Thunder King. So it wasn't as good of a hand, but still he couldn't search. He was playing Mermail Atlanteans, so he couldn't get a lot of his stuff off. He and I completely stopped all of his plays. He couldn't do. He chained Abyss Sphere when I MST'd it. When I played chain macro in the second, this was third turn, and he's just like, I'm done. So it went on to saying at the end, after I beat him 2-0, I 2-0'd him. He ended up calling me a faggot and saying that I have a terrible deck and that Rabbit makes crappy players good. And he's never lost, at least that I know of, at a locals. And I was the first one to beat him. And it's funny because last time I faced him, which was 2 months prior, he kicked my butt. He was in fact running Macro Rabbit, and I was running Dark World, and I just got my butt whooped, and there's nothing I could do against him back then. And then when rabbits became cheap to make, I was able to beat supposedly one of the best decks out, and he got mad because I kicked his butt, and I don't understand why people get mad. It's probably because I never grew up around good players. I never started Yu-Gi-Oh. I actually honestly played competitive Yu-Gi-Oh 6 months ago, and I always grew up losing. And what can you do? I didn't get mad when I lost. I never get mad when I lose. You can ask anybody. I lose, I lose. I'm not like, oh, you suck. I'm like, okay, dude, that was a good game. Because every time I've lost, honestly, it was a good game. But I hate playing them. Like, there's two people at my locals that I really don't like facing because when they lose, it's just like they have no respect for people because they are the best players there, and when they lose or when I face them, they get mad at me and they say shit, and it's just like, you know what? Sometimes I don't even want to play against them because they get mad, and it's same with my friend. When he wins against them, he doesn't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh against this certain player during the week because he doesn't because he gets mad at him for winning, for opening up TT, and he can't get off his plate. He puts commitment on the field. He plays TT, and for me, it's like whatever. It's a game. It it's just a game to pass by. I play very competitively, don't get me wrong, but I'm the type of guy that I respect the player, and I show them as much respect as possible because I like to see their respect back. And I just don't like the people that when they lose, they cuss, they say you're a terrible player, because I didn't play terrible. I simply opened up great that hand. You, when I first started playing macro rabbits, I lost. I went XO because I didn't know how to play it. There's so many traps. Didn't I didn't know what to do when I saw somebody play play magician. Okay, what do? I have a bottomless. I can't do anything, and then I just let him put the commitment on the field. Now I've learned that Phoenix chain it. I've learned how to play it, and that's the thing with decks is you have to be comfortable in order to actually play them well. I beat him simply because I was more comfortable playing him. And the funny thing is I've never played Mermaid Atlanteans before that, and I 2-0'd him because I was comfortable playing my deck. I trusted my deck. I knew that no matter what deck I faced, it would be a good matchup because I've never lost against another Macro Rabbit ever since I got comfortable. Um, I, I just don't understand the psychology behind why you'd get mad at a player because they outplayed you during that game. Now, I mean, if you were this was your last game, you were about to top regionals. Okay, I can understand that. You're going to get first place, and you couldn't get it, and you can't afford to go to nationals. Okay, that's respectable. I mean, I would get a little mad too, but you got to look at it like this: you got second place. What's wrong with second place? You still got a trip. You got your invite. You got how much money in packs. You could sell those packs off and make money back and be able to actually go to the regionals. And what people don't get is that how much words can actually hurt people. And it's just a game. People have to realize that it's just a game. You can't play it as if it was real life. Because if you do, you're never going to make it far. Yes, this guy's the best player. He's not used to losing. I beat him. It just shows that even sometimes not the best players can beat the best players. And ever since I started building Macro Rabbit, I've gotten more comfortable every week, and I've gotten better every week. I've been topping first, second, third every week, and that's out of 25 people, 25 people. And I'm just, I just don't understand the logic behind why you get mad at somebody who plays a deck that they like. You're going through decks because they're the best in the meta right now. He last time I faced him, he was playing heroes. I play him against macro. What can I say? It was a terrible matchup. Um, Mermaid Atlanteans versus macro. Once you play macro, it's almost a guaranteed win unless they Gen X Undying and get the pluses off. It's really it's game unless you can drop a Gores or something, which I don't even know very many that actually do that. They usually mostly just do the discards and pops and specials and or diva into Catastor and all that nonsense. And I just I really don't know how to explain it. I just don't get the whole theory behind, oh, this player sucks because they beat me. No, you're just being a poor sport. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I plan now that I got my phone. I plan on making a lot more videos. I was gonna do a vlog today. I'll just do like a locals parody, but I decided not to. I didn't see time to actually do it. I was just going from round to round. Um, First round I beat Inzectors. Second round I can't remember who I faced. Third round I beat Macro Rabbit, which I cited out Macro second game and put in Padave and all this nonsense. Um, Fourth round I faced Chaos Dragons or Chaos Ninja, and then fifth round I beat Light. They're a type of Light Ray side decked to agents, and I went 5-0 today. I've been going 4-1-5-0 every weekend ever since I started building Macro Rabbit. Hardest matchup, I'd probably say Wind Up, is because Wind Up they don't rely too much on the grave. Which if I'm facing a Wind Up player, I simply just side out those macros because it's not even worth having them in. And so that's just my 2 cents about everything. Please like, subscribe, comment. Please tell me your opinions on why people get mad. Please help me understand the reasoning behind why losing is so bad. Um, and I lost that day. I during the elimination, I lost first round to Elemental Heroes. I mean, all I can say is that he had all the answers to everything I did. So I mean, it was a good game, both games. I mean, I stalled for as long as I can. Um, but so I don't know. I don't understand why people get so pissed off at a game. Thanks, guys. Hope you have a sexy day. Bye.